Hey, what's up guys? Thanks for stopping by the channel. So this video is actually more of a story of how I came to purchase my first Rolex timepiece straight from the authorized dealer. And this was by no means a planned purchase. It was a little bit spontaneous. I just wanted to meet up with my twin brother in Southwest Ontario this past weekend, and we decided to meet up at our favorite authorized dealer. We went in. I was actually looking more for the Black Bay 58 in navy blue, and that is the watch that was released at the beginning of July this month. And in fact, they actually had one of those in stock, but it was on the leather strap. And I'm more of a bracelet person, so I really didn't want to pick that watch up and then fork over about another 900 Canadian dollars at a later time to get the bracelet. And when we were about to leave the store, my brother and I just thought, let's check out the Rolex showroom. And anecdotally, I know from the watch enthusiast Facebook group that I'm a part of, people were posting the past week for this AD that they had more desirable sports Rolex models available, likely due to the global climate that we're facing right now. And sure enough, we walked in, and the watch that I purchased was in the showroom. And that is the classic Rolex Explorer 1, reference 214270. Now, as we approach the Rolex counter, there was actually a lineup of people trying on the watch themselves. And of course, in this climate, you actually had to put hand sanitizer on your wrist. And this is only the second time since I moved to Southwest Ontario that I've seen a Rolex Explorer in the metal. And I gotta say, it really did it for me when I actually got it on wrist and just looked at the amazing dial details. And one important I do want to make too is that I was able to purchase this watch even though it wasn't planned without going into debt. And I think that's an important takeaway for this video. My recommendation is to, definitely don't purchase a watch if you still can't do your day-to-day life afterwards. It's by no means a small purchase. It does set back some of the other financial goals I had, but I know this is a watch that I've coveted for such a long time. So what can I tell you about having this watch on my wrist for the past 24 hours or so? Well, one, it does keep phenomenal time as a certified chronometer, definitely within its plus or minus 2 seconds a day tolerances. I was actually surprised just by the heft and the solidity of the watch. 39 millimeters case diameter, but with the Rolex case, wears more like a 40, but the bracelet is extremely comfortable and it tapers very well. Now, my wrist size is 19 centimeters in circumference, or about 7.5 inches, and this has all the links in, plus the Easy Link clasp extension out. So if you have a wrist bigger than this, you're going to have to pick up spare links. And in fact, the sales representative that helped me with the purchase did offer to order me an extra link for free. Rolex typically will not give you free spare links. So in a couple weeks time, I actually will be able to wear this watch a little more comfortably without the Easy Lock system deployed. Looking at this watch up close, I really love the applied markers with the white gold surrounds on them. The Rolex Chromalite lume is phenomenal. It gives off that really nice blue hue, and it's very evenly applied to the full watch on the hand stack and the indices. Case finishing on this watch is also remarkable. You do have high polish on the sides and on the bezel, which is almost done to a mirror-like finish. What really struck me though is the detail work on the brushing for the hoods of the lugs and for the bracelet. They really do play with the light very well, and up close it looks phenomenal. And overall, I really think it just feels like a very secure watch that you can really wear every day. The bracelet and clasp are extremely secure, and you guys can expect to see a full review on this timepiece a little bit down the road on my channel, just when I have a bit more hands-on experience with the watch. So I just wanted to close by saying, with this hobby, sometimes you can't always be prepared on what your next purchase will be. Personally, for me, I do tend to turn over my collection a fair bit. Part of that is because I'm a flipper, part of it is because of the YouTube channel. But that's also part of the excitement and enjoyment that comes from this hobby, you know? Sometimes you can just walk in and you can find a piece that you would never expect to see in person or at that particular time. You know, I was requested to put on the wait list for this watch a while back, but they didn't even go through the wait list. This was just sitting in the showroom. So those are just my quick thoughts on owning the Rolex Explorer for the past 24 hours. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. Please consider subscribing if you like this content. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one.